Apologies for that. Okay, so here, pretty classic. Night covers. Okay, let's see here. Okay, that's me. So, bishop covers. Pawn covers. Oh, here we are. Okay, okay, attacks the queen, wins this piece. Okay, check, check, mate. Well, that's something. Now, if possible, if I could sack this piece, I'm sorry, if I could sack the knight for this one, well, that would have to get him away, huh? Get him away, get him away, get him away. So it's guarded. How do I do this? So he's protecting this and this. So if this goes down, okay. He's also doing this. If I put it here, and he goes down, I take. Well, he can't do that. It's protected here. If I can sack, then I can push. If I can push... Well, the rook is still in the back rank. Is there an obvious move here? Oh, okay. Look at something else then. So right now the king's cut off here, here, here. He can walk here, here. So if the bishop comes back, then I can mate him over here. Okay, so... Where's the threat? He's gonna need one move at least. If I go here, he can go here, and then I can go here, but then he can go here, and if I go here, he can X-ray, and he's also got the queen. So if I go here, well, you can still take here, and it's X-ray defended by here. If I go here, he can still defend here. What is the move here? Here, king takes. Here. Oh. Okay, so, okay. What about queen takes, king takes, rook? One of these, not that one. Definitely not that one. So here, here, and then here, because this is cut off. Alright. Here, here, takes, yeah. Here, check. This is actually really scary. I mean, sometimes here, but I don't think that's aggressive enough. Don't have this check, by the way. So if I go here, king has to go here, and then I can go here, and I think that's it. So again, here cuts off this, so the king can only walk here, which I will put in green. I said green. So if the king goes here, then I can go here, which checks him again, and this is a check, and so yeah, I think that's good. So here, mate. Oh no, my queen. Mate. Takes, queen goes over here. Or check here, check. What about here, here, king moves back. No. Oh, there's this as well. So here, king moves over here, then check. Okay, so because this doesn't come with a check and he doesn't have to take, and this is faster, it's got to be this check, king moves, sack the rook, king takes or king moves. Wait. No, he can't move. He has to take. Then queen mates. So knight, rook, queen. So who's protecting against this? King moves. Where's my follow-up? Here? Or no, probably here. And then what do you do? So queen here, king here, knight here, and then where is your defense? I don't think you have one, sir, so that's your defense. I didn't even see that, but I have this check, and then mate. So thank goodness I have that. Okay, so, well, I can't drop this pawn. I don't think I should drop this pawn because I can't let him in. This pawn is doing a great job. Great job of keeping him out of my position. Do I have enough to mate this guy? What? And then he's here, can't get out. Wow. So as long as the bishop is here. So if he moves the bishop, then what? What if he moves the bishop just out of the way? Then I just move the knight back, I guess. What if he moves the bishop here? Well, that's not a good move. What if he moves the bishop here? I know that this could do it, but I can't rely on him to not do anything with his bishop. Unstoppable. It's unstoppable right now. Excuse me. Okay. So one, what if he pushes? Then mates. But what if he doesn't? Then check. And then the king moves to this square. No, he can't. Because here and here it also forks, it also covers, so that's got to be the move. Okay. So white to move. White to move. There's a queen hanging. Then the pawn wants to go here. I mean, there's a queen hanging, so I should probably take the queen, right? Is there a less obvious move? It comes with check too. Okay. Sometimes the simplest move is often the best move. So I have here, 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 here. So rook takes. Knight takes. Queen comes in check. Then what? Then the king has to move somewhere. Probably will try to defend the knights. So he'll go here. And then queen can mate here. But let's say that I take and he takes, and then I move here and then he moves. Okay, so any way you slice it, I think this is the best move. Okay, so I have this, which forks. It does more than fork. I also have this. They both are strong, but this one cuts him off. So if I go here, King goes, I don't know, here, actually. Okay, so that's not good because you can move back. So if I go here, and then he goes, let's say, well, I mean, it depends. Does he want to counterattack my rook? Then I can check him again. Save the rook, then pick up the other rook. So that's gotta be it. Okay. So just want to double check here. I mean, there is this, but then I hang a rook. So probably here. And then here. So, I want you, I need you, oh God, please. Protecting mate. Against this. Oh, that's interesting. So I can take, if he takes, then I bring in the other rook, and he can't get out, so he has to go back in, and once he goes back in, then I can mate him in that specific order. So, you can eat, oh, dirt, my friend, my friend. Okay, so, I have this. What does it do? It makes you move to either here, or it makes you move here, and then I can check. And if, okay. Want you, I need you, oh God, please stay. So, this is a forcing move, which moves the queen over here. Does this help me or hurt me? I feel like this hurts me. This is interesting. So, if I check him here, then the king has to move to either this square or this square, in which case I can check him again. If the king takes it, then I can check him again. And if he takes it, then I can win the queen. So, is there a better move? Well, I don't see it. Sure. Here. Okay. So, now, here. And here. And then here. Okay, so sack takes, queen moves, king moves. I don't think that's right. Here, 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 here. Here? No. Absolutely not. Here. And then where's your defense? You move out of the way. And then I come down and I check. Okay, so sacks the rook. Moves. Then the queen goes here. And then what's your defense? Queen... Yeah. Any way you slice it, I think this... Well, I don't know anything, so... This isn't mate. Because this is protected, actually. This is protected. So... I have this, which threatens mate. Then he has this, and I can sack... For what? Wow. I'm not doing well anymore, huh? I do have this. These beautiful things that I got change. So here, 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 here. No. Here. And there. Oh, yeah, that's actually kind of strong. Okay. Here, here. Okay, no. Oh, here, and then I can win the queen. And then I will, oh, I don't, well, here, here, check. Oh, yes. And the king is too far away from the queen to protect. I need you, oh God, please. Oh, not that order. So here, 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 check, queen picks up the bishop. Here, king has to move, like here. Am I concerned about this? I could just do this. Like, how do you stop me? You push, I push, you push, with check. Interesting. If I go here, you have to move. If I take your rook, and you take back, then I push, then you push, and I win with queen, and then you win with queen, and... Okay, I don't specifically like that. So here, king has to move. Probably here. And then what? Here? Yeah, no. Alright, so that was the warm-up. Didn't do so well. I mean, I don't know what constitutes well. I'm gonna hop into just some 10-minute rapid games. I don't want to blunder. So, 2 pawns in the center. Queen comes out. Does it do anything? I don't think so. I could do 3 pawns in the center if I'd like. and here, 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 push, which I kind of like. This is going to come out at a certain point, in which case I do this, I guess. So I think that's fine. So I'm going to do 3 pawns in the center. Okay, so he's putting pressure on, what, this one? So I cannot do that one. So I'm going to do this one instead, I think. Bring out the knight. Okay, so now that is protected. So, what to do now? I can move the queen over here. It defends this one as well. And it also, so I think this might be the strongest move in the position right now, so I'll do this instead. Okay, so he's putting pressure on this one, so now I'm going to develop my, so he takes that way, so I take this way. Okay, so what would I like to do now? What is coming? This? That's not so scary. That's not so scary. So he's trying to play for this, probably. I don't have that right now. I think I would like to play this move. Drawbacks. I think I'll play this move so I can bring out my knight on the next move. And then castle. Is he gonna do this? Okay. So now I'm gonna bring... Okay, so you do that. But I don't have to respond. So I don't think I will respond. Alternatively, I could bring out the knight, and then I could put more pressure here, which is kind of a strong option. So if I bring out the knight, he can't... Okay, so if I go here, and then I can threaten to take, well, he's going to do this, probably. He's going to castle, probably. I could push like this, which opens this up. Or I could take once. He takes with the knight. Assuming that he takes with the knight. So I go here, he takes with the knight. Is that a threat? Not necessarily, because, well, I mean, it will eventually be a problem. I would very much like to pin his king. I have this as well. What does this do? The queen moves somewhere. So this puts pressure here, but he's going to castle. I would like to castle as well. I have this, which can break in the center, but at a certain point, nobody's going to be protecting the bishop. So if I let him take, then I take, and then he can put here. Then I can throw it like this, and then I don't see the threat. So I kind of like this move. So if he takes, then he throws out like this, then I still take. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I think this is a fine move. I'm gonna take on the next move, if allowed. Okay. So now I think I will take. Okay, so now I don't have to take back. I think I'm gonna castle now. I think castling is a fine move. Let's see here, what else do I have? I can also go for a queen trade immediately. Queen takes here and try to fork him like this. Fork what? So queen here, which I don't especially like. What else do I have? I could try to play for the center, but he's gonna go here anyway. There is this pawn that is hanging over here, but he's just going to do this. So I think that castling is probably a fine move. So I'm going to play castle. Okay, so he does that. What is he trying to do? Fork my pieces? So, do I want to take? Nope, not really. So, let's see here. Now, if push, there's this. So I can do this. So if push, I can go here, but I don't specifically like that either. I can go here, and then I could put a rook here. That's not really a threat right now. So, or I could do here and then attack this pawn. Or, well, okay, what else can I do? I can go here. Doesn't really do much for me. So if I go here and he pushes and then I take and then he no, okay, I don't like any of that. So I can go here to put it here, but I don't like that either. So what if I just move the bishop out of the way? What if I just move the bishop back? Forwards? And then I could trade it for one of the knights. Okay, let's see here. Move it here. The knight can move, by the way. Well, then I check. I don't want to get forked. So if I get forked, I might go here to counterattack it here. So I think I'm going to just move the bishop back, because it's not really doing so much right now. Now I'm going to bring a rook to the center of the board. Okay. So now I'm going to put more pressure. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. So I can ask the knight to move, and then he's going to go here. So if I go here myself, and he takes, then I can go here and lose. Actually, that kind of works. So if I go for here, I can try to take, which is like a pawn sacrifice. If he takes a sacrifice, then I can attack. If the knight moves, okay, that's actually okay. I'm gonna do that in that specific order. I want you, I need you, oh God, please stay. So now I'm going to dislodge the knight, and the knight's going to move here. So let's see here, what else can I do? So now I'm going to move the bishop over here. Let's see here. That doesn't exactly work for me right now, does it? But I do have this. I don't have this. What else do I have? These beautiful things that I got. I can move the rook here. Just to get it out of the way. What else can I do? This is a move that hangs this. Doesn't really do much for me. So what if I just double up the rooks? I'm going to double up the rooks now, I think. So I now don't have this anymore. Let's see here. I'm probably going to now double up here. I have this move, but it doesn't do as much as I'd like it to do. Let's see here. Double up. Double up. I'm gonna do this first, just to protect this pawn in the corner. Then I'm probably going to bring another rook to the center of the board. So he castles that way. So now what? I have this sack. If he takes, then the queen doesn't do anything there. So, what if I move both the rooks to the other side of the board now? This guy can now move. So, let's see here. If I do this, then I lose this. So, what if I now do this instead? So put pressure on this position now. These beautiful things that I got, please. Okay, so he does that. So now I can take... Okay, so if I take here, and then he takes, and then I take, and then he takes, and the queen can get back here. What does that do? Does it do anything? I don't have much time. What if bishop takes? Okay, so what if sack's here, then bishop takes, then knight takes, then queen goes back here? I don't think this especially works right now. So if I go here, where does... Okay, that kind of works actually. Does it? So I'm gonna move the queen back, the bishop back, so I can move the bishop over here, I think. Oh, that doesn't work at all, does it? Okay, so he goes for a queen trade. I'm still going to go for this, I think. So, still has it. Now there's lots of pressure here. His rook is under attack. Okay, so now I probably take once. Do I have this? Takes once. Takes. I still have firepower, so. Okay, so let us look at the game review. I want you, I need you, oh God, please stay. These beautiful things that I got. So I didn't even play that good, huh? Well, I'm not so convinced that they weren't cheating, because I know that some people will try to spoof the engine by starting out by playing bad moves and then playing the engine afterwards. So, here, didn't like it. Didn't like it. Didn't like it. I didn't even see that. Okay. Anyway. So. I was completely winning there, but unfortunately I couldn't deliver. Couldn't deliver. So, let's try again. These beautiful things that I got. Please. Okay, so I'm gonna go for Caro-Kann. Alright, so takes, brings the knight out. Okay, so brings the other knight. I mean, I think this is a move too. I don't know why it's a move, but it's a move. So now what is the follow-up here? And then here. So maybe that's not so good. Should I continue with the original plan, which was here? That's a good question. Here? Probably has to do something like this. This might be like over ambitious. I do have this at a point, by the way. So I'm gonna do this first, I think. Attack the knight. So he does that. So I can get the bishop outside the pawn chain first, but it does not work as long as there's this great gift. So I'm probably going to do this instead. It's beautiful things that I got, please stay. So he does that. So I can do this, or I can just do something like this. Something like this. No, that doesn't really help. So probably something like this. And castles. Okay. Does this help you? I don't think this does much. So, these beautiful things that are gone. Is he gonna try to sack for something? So, I can move the queen off to the side, which I kind of do like, so I'll do that instead. It is a multifaceted move. Instead of doing this, which does put long-term pressure on this diagonal, I was concerned about, I don't know, this, or something like this, I think it's fine. I'm going to castle on the next move, bring a rook to the center of the board. I think that's fine. Could also do this, go for a trade of bishops. So, is this scary? Not so much. So, probably just castle. Oh, that was a stupid move, wasn't it? Okay, so he's up a pawn. Excellent. So, probably just trade. Is he... Okay, he's going to play for that. So, I have this... Okay, so he's going to try to damage my pawn structure, I guess. Play for this. Play for this. Okay, so I'll go here. You gotta go somewhere now. Interesting. Okay, so your bishop is still hanging. I've got the bishop pair. I can check on the next move, if allowed. Okay, I don't have to take, so I don't think I will take. I think I will do this instead. Okay, so I'm probably now going to incur... No, not here. I think what I will do is probably go here. No, that doesn't work either. So what does work? So I think I will continue by going here. So it does that. Okay, so if I take, I will take the bishop. Okay, so he does that instead. Alright, so now what do I do? Now what do I do? Let's see here. I can now possibly, that doesn't do much. Move the bishop out of the way, out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. This doesn't work either for one move because it drops a pawn. So, what to do? Takes, he takes, and then I'm down a bishop, which I kind of don't like. The bishop is guarding here. I could go for a trade. He throws a pawn in my face, so that doesn't exactly work either. So I could double up rooks, but that doesn't work either. I could bring the bishop back and then go for a check, which I kind of do like. So I think I'm going to do that. I want you, I need you, oh God, please. But then he's got this as well. So I can go for this instead. And then I can pin it for one move. These beautiful things that are gone, please stay. Okay, so I think I'll go ahead and do this. And I can double up my rooks. Okay, takes this one. These beautiful things that are gone, please. So I have this check now. He has this block. So I think I will ask you to get the heck out of here. Here. Or I could go here, put pressure here, go here, and then go here. Okay, so I think I'm going to start by doing this. Okay, so now I'm going to ask you to move. Okay, so now I'm going to counterattack. It was protected. Okay, so now what happens if I go here? He takes, I take, and then what? It's still defended. So I feel like for a variety of reasons this is a strong move. So if I go here and he takes, then I can take, no, he takes and I take this first. And then he takes back, or I could just bring the rook. I don't like that. I'm going to bring the king up. I think it's time to bring the king. Bring the king to the party. Okay, so he does that instead. Okay, so I can now do this and this. Break up this pawn shelter, which I kind of like. Okay, so he does that. I'm going to now attack it again. Oh, that was a bad move. That was a bad move. I could have just pinned it. God damn it. Well, okay, let's play a new game. Okay, so I think I'm going to... What do I want to do? I'll play another card pawn. Takes exchange variation. So, he wants to put his bishop here, so I feel like I should put my bishop out here first. No. No. I studied this. Allows this. Allows this. Okay, so if here, then the queen goes over here, I think, to attack this guy. Expecting this. So why the fuck would I put the queen here? Oh. Wow. He does that, huh? That's wild. Okay, I'll just win a piece, I guess. Okay. Okay. So I will just continue, I guess. Bring out another piece. Close the door on the bishop. I don't want it, so I'll bring it back. I don't know what that was. Okay. Okay. So I think I will take the knight. Okay, now, this doesn't work. Bring out the bishop. Bishop doesn't have a home right now. So, bring out the knight to attack the pawn. That does something, so I think I'll try that first. Okay, does this do anything? At the moment, no. So also allows me to do this as well, and it protects the square. I do have this, but it's one movitis and doesn't really do anything. Okay, so the queen is asked to move, so I guess the queen will move backwards here. And if this, then the queen will just move here, I guess. Put pressure here. Okay, so he does that instead. Oh, I was going to say the knight's hanging, but it's not. Okay, so he's trying to do this. So I think I will bring my bishop outside of the pawn chain real quick. Also, I have this check first. So this check, no, I don't have this check first. So I think I'll just do this first. Get the bishop outside the pawn chain. That is storming my king right now. Okay, so he does this anyway. So, I think here is a fine move for now. I could take. I think taking might be a good move, actually. If he takes with the queen, then I'll pin it. If he takes with pawn, then I think I'm okay. So I think I'll do this. Okay, so he does take with pawn. So now I think I'm going to probably develop my rook. Or what else do I have? I have this as a move, but it doesn't do as much as I'd like it to do. This doesn't do anything. What about this? That doesn't really do anything either. So I could go for a queen trade. I think I do like that. So I think I'm gonna put the rook here. I'm gonna go for this. Queen trade. I can. Is this a threat? He's checking me. So I can go like this still. And I think this is fine. So I think I will. I mean, do I have a better move? I could just move out of the way. And he moves here. No, he doesn't move there. If I move here, what happens? Then I can't castle. Is castling a threat right now? I think I'm just gonna do this. I'm up material. I think it's fine. Okay, so I will now take the rook. Not yet. That doesn't work either. Alright, so now I'm gonna do this. Okay, so he does that. Okay, so these beautiful things that have gone. Text the pawn. Okay, also gives me this check. Once I have this check, what next? So, I also can get the bishop out of the pawn chain, which I kind of do want to do. So, is this check any good? It kind of is good, so I'm gonna try for it. And then I could have like picked up the rook, I guess. Okay. I think I'll just pick up the rook first. Now I'm attacking the bishop. So the bishop is defended. So I think I'm gonna move here. I can castle and get the other rook into the game. Is there a better move? What if I do this? I think I'm gonna do this instead. Just keep him out of the position. I think that's stronger. And then I can go for a rook trade. Alright, so trade with me. Okay, so now I think, let's see here. I'm gonna go for this. Okay, so I'm gonna take it once. Alright, so now I'm gonna come back and I'm going to attack it again. Okay, so he does that. Let's see here. What to do. Okay, so I'm not so scared of that right now. I think allows him to take. Do what now? Here. What if I go down here? He goes here. If I go here, he takes and I take a bishop. That locks up the position, so that's fine. here. Okay, I'm just gonna bring up my king now. Okay, so now okay, so I'm gonna go here, pick this guy up, queen. So now I'm going to cut the king off by going here and here, I guess, here. Where is the here? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wrong move. It's a check first. It's a check first. But whatever. It all worked out. Alright. Let's I want you, I need you, oh God, please. Okay, so Queen's Gambit. I've seen this before. Oh wait. So I will take. That's fine. So if I go here, he goes here. What am I looking for? Okay, so what if I ask him to go away? What if I just bring the knight out? I feel like bringing the knight out is a fine move. Okay, so he does that. I could go here. Go here, trades the pawn here. Is this a move? I don't think so. What if I just develop normally? Is there a trap here? Here, takes, here. So I have the bishop if I want to hold on to the pawn, I guess. Do I want to hold on to the pawn? Does he have this? He has a pawn, so, then I can do this once more. Okay, so, guess I'll bring up the bishop, hold on to the pawn. Okay, so he does that. So I think I will probably do this then. At a certain point, there is this. Okay, there is no longer that. And the thing is, I don't even have to take if I don't want to take. And I kind of don't want to take it. I kind of like don't care. So I can like develop the bishop instead. Or I could develop the knight. And then I could go and put pressure on the queen, which seems like an alright move. So I think I'm going to try that instead. Okay, so he does that. So I'm going to bring out my knight, put in this juicy square. Really? So if I take, and he takes, and I take, and then I check, but it's still guarded. Huh. Is there any way that I can encourage this guy to move? Interesting. So I could go here. What does this do? Not much. So I could just do this as well. Or I could move the queen here. That doesn't do anything. He can't. He can. And probably would like to. But it doesn't do anything right now. Castle on the next move. Okay, he castles as well. So do I won't no, that helps his position out. So I probably don't want to do that. Here runs into this. So I think I'm just gonna castle. That does something. So if I go here, to go here, to go here, that doesn't work either. Here, to go here, to put more pressure here, that does something. But it doesn't do as much as I'd like it to do. I could go here to go here. So do I have this? So he's gonna go for this, then I just go for this. So here, fork does something. So if I put the knight here, well, he can't move the knight right now. So if I go here and I go here, well, I expect him to like fight for this. So I think here, and if he throws out like this, then I can throw out like this, and if he takes, then I can take. So I think, is it too slow though? I mean, do I have a better move? I could go over here and attack this pawn that is defended, so no, that doesn't work either. I could go here. What does this do? Not much. Okay. So I can move the queen here, but that runs into this, but then I have this, and then he has this. So I think I'm going to just go for this. Okay, so he does this. So I can move the queen here, which attacks this pawn, and it reinforces it. So I think I'm going to try that. But I also get the option to double up the rooks here. So which was the initial plan. I just wanted to double up. Then I can go here. If he takes, he takes. I want you, I need you, oh God, please stay. That doesn't do anything. These beautiful things that are gone. So now the queen's under attack. Okay, so I can win a pawn. It attacks the rook. Do I have a better move at the moment? I don't really want to move this bishop, so I think I will go and win this pawn, attack the rook. And when it moves, this rook is going to be under attack. And I can move it back this way and go here. Well, I can't do that now, but at some point in the future, I might be able to do that. I believe in dreaming, shooting for the stars. Baby, to be number one, you gotta reach the bars. Kicking and scratching. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Blow them all away. Caliente. Suave. And we're gonna bop, 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 bop to the top. Slip inside and ride that rhythm. Zip, 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 bop, like 'em up and have that check. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I believe in dreaming, shooting for the stars. Probably go for the queen trade because if I get pinned. Okay, so I gotta go for the queen trade. Gotta go for the queen trade. Gotta bring the rook then. Gotta bring the rook. Dun, 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 dun. I would have to take, cause this is protected. It is protected. Or I could sack for both rooks. And we're gonna bop, 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 bop to the top. Slip inside and ride it. Scoot around the corner. Okay, so I think I will probably now go for the queen trade. Do I have to? So, what other options do I have? I mean, I don't have to go for the queen trade, and I'm not really up a significant amount of material. But, let's see here. What do I have now? So I could, what is this doing? Just move. I think I'm just gonna go for a queen trade. I think that's fine. I have the bishop pair. I'm controlling, I'm dominating. So I think I will probably, okay, what next? What next? What to do next? I'm gonna create lift. I think that's a fine move. I'll start with that. We are now in the end game. I have 2 bishops. So he does that, attacks that. Is that a threat? Not necessarily. I can bring the bishop back. Or I can defend it. What move would I like to do? I think defending it is probably fine, so I'm going to bring this... No, actually, it keeps the pressure on this position. So what if I move it forward one square, and then I can move the rook here on the next turn. I also get this wooden shield, which dominates here. So I have that. Okay, so here's that. So, now what? Now what do I do? This doesn't work. So that doesn't work either. So I think I'm going to start with this. Then I move the bishop back here. Maybe pin it to the rook. I don't especially like that. It's putting pressure on here. Okay, so he attacks the rook. Is this a threat? Not necessarily. So I think I'm just going to double up here. At a certain point I have that, but not yet. I have this to go over there. Have this. It's pressure over there. I don't. Well, I do if I go for a bishop trade. And then I will have the bishop pair, and this knight is dominated currently. So I'm thinking here. Okay. So I think I will go for this here. Well, thanks for the bishop. Alright, let's look at the game review. Made 2 mistakes. Okay. Like, I really thought I was going to fall into a gambit line there. Didn't like that. Didn't like that. Hated that. Hated it. Hated it. Didn't like it. Alright, well, let's play another one. Alright, So I'm gonna go for a trappy opening. I'm not going for a trappy opening. Okay. I guess something like a Queen's Gambit decline type setup. Okay, so probably just develop the bishop. Takes. Okay, castles. Certain time, actually immediately, probably. Okay, so probably now, do I want him to take? I think I'll take once. Okay, so he takes that way. So I think I'll bring the knight out to the center of the board. I could do this immediately. Takes, here. So here, if takes, and now here. Or I could just like prepare for it. Here. Well, at a certain point here, I think I'm just gonna bring the knight to the party. Bring the knight to the party. So now I have this, and then takes here, and then forks. But then I'll have this. Well, I'm gonna have that anyway, aren't I? So what if I just go here immediately? I think I'll do it. Also opens up the scope of my bishop. Okay, so trade. Okay. I'm playing dreaming, shooting for the stars. That doesn't work. This. Okay, so he does that. So I will also do this. Okay, so he does that. So I will probably move the bishop here. And then I can move it here. So I think I'll do that. And I'll put long-term pressure over there. Here at a certain point as well. Okay, so the bishop is now going to come back, probably. Alright, so let's see here. I would like to move my queen elsewhere. So I can move it here. What else do I have? So I don't think she needs to. Here, this, here, that doesn't do anything. So this does the most, and it's also protected. It also gets the rooks. Oh, I just gave up a pawn, huh? Okay. Okay. So now I'm down a pawn. We'll just say it's a gambit for development, I guess. So what else do I have? I now have this. He takes, I take, he takes. What else? I don't especially like that. So I could take, oh, no, that doesn't work either. Probably have to play defensively now. I can't do this because he takes and then I take and then he's got this. So what else? At a certain point here. What about here? What if I just bring a rook to the open file like this? Okay. So now that this allows me this move here. Okay, so he does that. Alright, so now what? This doesn't work. That's defended. So I think that the queen here, yeah, that actually works. So I'll go here first. It was originally to do this, but it gives me this as well, which you miss. Okay, so I have this check as well, but I don't think it does much. So perhaps what? Bring it to the open file. I could go here to attack here. Threatens me like this. Okay, so I think I'm gonna bring this other, well, I don't really want to give it up for nothing. Takes. Is that a threat? Not really. Oh wait, that doesn't come with check. So here. What about here? That doesn't really do much. So I think bringing it, no, that doesn't really do much either. What if I do here? Then here. Then here. I kind of do like that. So I think I'll try it. I think I'll try it. So here to here, because this loses immediately now that I'm thinking about it. Get the rook over here. Get him over here. If you take here, I can take here. Can also, but you can, doesn't really do much. Can put more pressure here eventually. Well, this gives me this if takes. Okay, so I have a move now. So I'm going to continue with my idea to bring it down here. I also have this check at a certain point. Check here. Oh, I don't win the queen. Okay, so he does that. I don't have to take. Also, I have more firepower. So takes, rook takes. Also, check. So I think I have this, and I think I will play this real quick. So it's threatening mate. Baby, to be number one, gotta raise the bar. I'll accept this rematch because I'm trying to get to 1400. So Okay, so Queen's Gambit. Okay, so should I go for a trappy line? I don't think so. Well, maybe. If I go, I'm gonna go for the trappy line that I haven't played in a while. Attacks upon immediately. Alright, so attacks here. Okay, so I think I take, he takes back, and then I go over here. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. So now, here. Most people forget, they go for the check, and then but I haven't played this one in a while. I am sorry, Rex Mom Birdie 2. This is why studying chess is important, because then you get like weapons for your arsenal. That's so funny. Alright, so I broke 1400. D4 starts the Queen's Gambit. This is a trappy line. So you attack the pawn chain, and if they do this, then you take. And then you bring the queen here. And they can't defend this rook. So I've broken 1400. I'm proud of myself for managing that. And I think I'm going to leave it at that. If anybody watches this in the future, I hope that it was helpful or entertaining or instructive or something. I will catch you all in the next one. Got him.